and Iran have signed 9 agreements focusing primarily on the Chabahar port. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani, who is on a 3-day visit to India, has said that the port will open the transit route for India to Iran, Afghanistan, Central Asian countries as well as Europe. In a joint statement, Hassan Rouhani said the Indian Prime Minister emphasized on the importance of Indo-Iranian ties with Prime Minister Modi, lauding the Iranian President's vision for giving access for trade with landlocked Afghanistan. The two countries signed 9 agreements on maritime agreement on Chabahar port, double taxation and avoidance agreements, MOU on exemption of visa requirements for diplomatic passport holders, also ratification of extradition treaty, and cooperation on medicine, MOU on trade, agriculture and health. Meanwhile, Iran has also expressed willingness to share its vast oil and natural gas resources with India and offered to simplify visa norms to strengthen the relations between the two countries.
चारों ओर जमीन से बंद अफगानिस्तान के लिए और मध्य एशिया क्षेत्र के गोल्डन गेटवे के तौर पर चाबहार पोर्ट को विकसित करने में आपने जो नेतृत्व प्रदान किया है, उसके लिए मैं आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। हम चाबहार जहीदान रेल लाइन के विकास को समर्थन देंगे ताकि चाबहार गेटवे की पूरी क्षमता का लाभ उठाया जा सके।
We had shared views. We believe that regional conflicts must be resolved through diplomacy and political solution, and wars must be terminated. Both governments attached considerable importance to combating extremism, terrorism, and we were determined to that through culture, through exchange of information, and through sharing our experience, we could combat extremism and terrorism.
Moreover, in a diplomatic victory for India, Iran lent its voice against terror and countries that support terror. Prime Minister Modi and President Hassan Rouhani reiterated their commitment to combat terrorism in all its form and manifestations. The two leaders said that the fight against terrorism should not only seek to disrupt and eliminate terrorist organizations and networks, but focus should be to identify and address conditions which are conducive to terrorism. The two leaders urged an immediate end to all support and sanctuaries enjoyed by terrorist groups and individuals. Pakistan's name didn't come up, but it was more than evident what India had in mind while drafting the statement. The two leaders said the states that aid, abet and directly or indirectly support terrorism should be condemned. A call was also made to the international community to end selective or partial approaches to combating terrorism and on the need to reach an agreement on a comprehensive convention international terrorism at the United Nations General Assembly. WION's Ramesh Ramachandran brings us more.
India and Iran signed 9 agreements and 4 MOUs on a range of issues, including one on the Chabahar port. Both sides also agreed to consider doing bilateral trade in their respective national currencies, namely rupee and riyal. But the challenge going forward for both Iran and India will be to insulate their ties from the fluctuations in American policies, especially given the fact that President Trump of the US is threatening to pull out of the Iran nuclear deal and impose fresh sanctions on Tehran. Ramesh Ramachandran, WION.
President Rouhani also supported India's bid for permanent membership in UN Security Council.
Why India, with a population of 1,300,000,000, why Hindustan does not enjoy veto right? And why does the US have veto right? And why other 4 countries that are permanent members of the United Security Council, why they have veto right? Everybody knows that.
De-hyphenation is the buzzword. Pragmatism the defining principle. India turns over a new leaf. Foreign policy realigned. Days after PM Modi's West Asia trip, Iranian president visits India. Bridging the Gulf, February 15 to 17, only on WION.